Today, the Ypsi Health Ministries has a short presentation for you, and we'd like to focus on the topic of the new normal. It has been 3 months since we've been in quarantine. We have become homemakers, educators, bakers, and the pandemic has placed a tremendous cost in our lives, and we are ready to go back to the normal again. So, welcome to the new normal. As the governor relaxes the stay-at-home restrictions, understandably, a lot of us are ready to go back to work, vacation, and come back to church to worship. So, as you start to go out, we would like you to remember and remind you and warn you that the virus is still out there, and we want you to protect yourself. The public health experts are assuming that you will use good judgment when you are out in the public. So here are a few reminders that we have for you to protect yourself when you are in the public. Number 1, remember to wash your hands. Wash your hands as often that you can. Wash your hands after you go to the bathroom, after you cough, you sneeze. When you come back to the store, from the store, we want to remind you to wash your hands. If soap and water are not readily available, use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% of alcohol, and wash your hands when soap and water are available. Also, we want to remind you to cover your cough and sneeze. You could use a tissue or you could use your elbow, and remember to wash your hands afterwards. You may ask the questions, now since the governor lifted the stay-at-home order, do we still need to wear masks? And the answer is yes. We are reminding you that you should continue to wear your mask. So according to the CDC, masks can reduce the number of droplets expelled from your mouth and nose. Droplets from sneezing, coughing, or even speaking are considered ways that the COVID-19 can transmit from landing either on a person or a surface. So please continue to wear your mask. And another way that we want to remind you is how to wear your mask correctly. So this is the proper way to wear your mask. Put it on your mouth like this, on your face, and we want it to cover your whole mouth, your nose and your mouth. We do not want to see your mask under your neck, and we do not want to see it under your nose. So remember, wear your mask correctly. Social distancing. You may ask, is that still apply? Yes. As we start to get back to normal, the stores are open and we're ready to go back to the mall, back to work in the office. We want to remind you that, especially when you're in a confined environment, practice social distancing. Even if your coworkers are not practicing it, practice it yourself. These are some of the ways that we could still stay connected with our friends and our families and still practice social distancing. You could go exercise outdoor, ride your bike, go for a walk, go to the park. You can even have a picnic with your friends and family where each person bring their own lunch. So these are a few examples of what we can do and still protect ourselves, and practice social distancing. Here's a picture of people in the nice warm days, and they're just enjoying the outdoor and still practice social distancing. Over the past 3 months, we've been talking about the New Start principle. So we just want to remind you that you continue to practice those principles that we've been talking about. Remember to eat a healthy diet, your variety of fruits and vegetables. Drink a lot of water, especially now that it's getting hot out. Go out and get some sunlight. We know that the vitamin D is very important for our immune system. Also, we want to remind you to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, which could boost our immune system. Lastly, trust in God. In the midst of all that is going on right now, we'd like to encourage you to continue to put your trust in the Lord, knowing that He's still in control. It is a reminder that God is the safe place for His people to seek refuge. So be strong and courageous. Do not fear, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. May God bless you and be in good health.